Hi everyone, just want to do a quick video of thanks for a Can-Am dealer in the general area. My friend Alan and his wife Deborah, we met them on a ride. They have a Can-Am 2015 Can-Am RT. It's exactly like ours, only theirs has the bigger engine and you know, a few more features. Things changed a little bit. Well, unfortunately, Alan passed away this year, and his lovely wife decided, even though she does have her license, she decided that she didn't really feel like riding without him, and so she wanted to sell. And she called me, and I went over, and it hadn't been started in about 6 months. In fact, I think I was the last one that actually started it. Alan had been sick for quite a while and had not ridden, and I don't think he'd ridden in over a year. But I got it all cranked up and made sure the battery was going on. In fact, I installed a GPS unit for him. And so 6 months or so goes by, and she gives me a call and says, I want to sell it. Can you come by and check it out and make sure it's okay? And so I did. I went over, my wife and I went over and visited, and Susan sat with her while I checked it out good, and everything was perfect. He put car tires on the front of it years before. They were perfect. Started right up, which has amazed me because it hadn't been on a charger. And I rode it around. Had a little small technical issue. Oh no! One of the brothers is pulled over. One of our buddies. It looks like, what's going on? Oh, he got a couple of them. Oh, sorry guys. Anyway. But everything worked out really good. You know, it was all set up, and we were she asked me what I thought she ought to do, and I said, well, you know, I went online, I found out what they were selling for in the bike trader, and gave her an idea of a price, and said, well, you could do that. You could advertise it and sell it, you know, like that. I said you might check with the dealer. Now, they bought it from Extreme Propulsion in Cartersville, Georgia. The man who owns it, DK and Sue, run the place, and he's always had it serviced there. And I said, well, why don't you give her a call? He called Sue up, and Sue said, bring it on in, we'll see what we can do. And so I went, she asked me if I could help, and I went by and picked it up with my trailer, and she followed us over there, and we went over there a couple weeks ago now, and dropped it off, and they were gonna do a service on it, check it out real good, make sure it's perfect. And they gave her some options. Said they could buy it outright, they could sell it at auction, or they could sell it on commission. Or I guess commission, what would you say? Yeah, I guess that's right. But it had to be in perfect condition if they were going to sell it that way. And so that's why they wanted to check it out. And believe me, it was in perfect condition. But we ended up having a nice chat with them, stayed there for an hour or so, and they agreed to sell it for her. And but I just thought that they went above and beyond for a customer. They didn't have to do that. I mean, they got a showroom full of motorcycles, full of Can-Ams, and but they were really nice. And they didn't try to rip her off and just give her, you know, in the car trader. A bike with the miles on it didn't have 20,000 miles on it. With the low miles that year, perfect condition, we're selling $13,000 to $14,000. And she said that the auction price was, I want to say $5,000. They said they guaranteed $5,000. That's all they guaranteed, and that's just wrong. But I don't know if they'll be able to sell it for her. I hope they do. I haven't heard from her as to whether they did sell it or not yet. But I think just that the fact that they're doing that, I think going above and beyond, I think that's a great thing, and I just want to give them a shout out. They're also my dealer. That's where we bought our Riker. So again, give them a shout out. But if you are anywhere in the area, go by Extreme Propulsion in Cartersville. Got a brand new facility. Check them out. I think all they do is Can-Am and Ski-Doo. So you're not going to see much. Although Can-Am just came out with some two-wheelers, so that they're selling. So you'll just have to check it out. I hope you'll go by there. If you do, say hello to Sue and DK. You can sit down and talk with them. They're real friendly folks. They'll be glad to spend some time with you. And but I just wanted to give them a shout out for how nice they're being to a friend in need. Okay, everyone. Well, I guess I'll call it for now. Heading back to the house. Take care, everyone.